I said, you know what? They're going to come back.
Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three Stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Huddle. We don't have a full group today, but, you know, it's early. It's Friday. Everybody's doing their thing. Come on, guys.
Yeah. That's all right. You know, like I said, it'll grow as the show goes on. I've seen it happen before.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but yeah, like I was saying before, I was out doing, you know, runs, and I didn't get home until halftime. But when my phone clicked on, and because I keep up on all the scores, and it said 14-0, I said to myself, man, by the time I get home, that bitch will be back being close again. And sure enough, it was 14-7 or something at halftime. Yeah. It was close. It was close enough to where I didn't have to worry about not turning off the TV. You know what I mean? And they ended up turning that bitch into an overtime, which I kind of figured was going to happen, because anytime you get a divisional rival, you're going to have close games. I don't remember a divisional rival game being a blowout much. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get one every now and again, but most of the time, 80% of the time, you're going to see a tight football game.
Yeah, it was definitely a closer game.
And it don't even matter if you guys are going to be playing the Packers or the Packers and the Bears. The Packers and the Bears. I mean, the Packers could be the best team in football. The Bears could be the worst team. And yet, when you two get on the same field, it's that tightness. It's that fucking battle. Why? Yeah, because both teams hate each other. Both teams know each other.
Probably going to steamroll the hell out of them.
Good afternoon, A-Dub.
What's good, fellas?
Hey, Rock, you ready
for tomorrow? What's going on, brother?
What's tomorrow, Rock?
What's tomorrow?
The Phillies and Dodgers he talking about. He had Dodgers.
Actually, that is going to be a great, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, tomorrow is that divisional series, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and guess who we got to pick to go against tomorrow? Ohtani.
Oh, you really believe in Mac Jones that much over Purdy?
I'm going to be honest, Rob. Yes, if I'm the Niners, I would start Mac Jones. I don't care what nobody says. Dude is tough. The dude played through an injury.
Yeah, I'm guessing after one game where he can impress you against the Rams, Mac Jones should be back to being the starter now.
I mean, you'll never know. This man was throwing dots, too. I'm sitting up there, okay, this man is actually reading the field. I will give him that. He did it without his best receivers.
True, but then at the same time, I give most credit to Kyle Shanahan at best.
Yeah, got to give credit to Mr. Shanahan, surely.
Because let's be clear about something. He's been able to keep the 49ers as a winning team despite the QBs he's had. And think about this. Usually the 49ers will make a run in the playoffs and win games despite who they have at QB. Like Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't that great of a quarterback when they had him, and yet they could still win games with him. Same thing can be said with Brock Purdy.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty sure.
But I mean, that's a tough. But you got to really look at it. That's a tough toss-up between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. Who's the better quarterback?
Well, I mean, I don't know. They're going to start Purdy because of the money. Yeah,
I mean,
well,
that's a real good question. Plus, they
Yeah, but
already
he's
just
right.
signed Purdy to that big contract. So if I'm San Francisco, I think I'm going to have to start Purdy just over the contract alone.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
they give
like,
him 60 million or some shit. I mean, they're giving him a hell of a
I think Brock Purdy's getting about the same amount as perhaps Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love made.
50
Like,
million.
it's got to be around 50 million they're giving him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they just signed him.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
why don't you make yourself useful and tell us what his contract is? Who am I kidding, dude? Oh, God, fuck me.
Hold on, I'll find out what it is.
Props to
I know it's
somebody.
like
You got to.
It's in the neighborhood of 50 million, like A-Dub said.
Yeah, no, I'll find out.
And you got to think it's one of the reasons they was pretty much letting a lot of people go in free agency. Like, they was trying to make room to sign Brock Purdy in the first place.
5-year, $265 million contract for the 49ers. It was 181 guaranteed and $53 million per year is what it is. 50
Yeah,
much?
I thought it was somewhere around
53 per.
181 million guaranteed. 5 years.
Yeah, they ain't going to bench him. They're not going to bench him over Jones. That right there tells you he's going to be the one out there.
Purdy ain't
They're
worried.
not benching him over Jones.
Yep.
You can forget about that now, easy.
Yeah,
now, when you're giving a man $181 million guaranteed.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money to give him a fucking.
Why is he showing his ass on TV? You know, like.
No, his pants were literally down. Like, his pants were like so messed up last night. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, once you get 14-0, I thought the Rams were getting blown out. I had other shit to do. I'm like, all right, I'm not even going to bother. I fucking left. I should have. Stayed. When I saw it, at like 11 o'clock, I looked at my phone and I saw the alerts. I'm like, fuck, because I got Cooper Cup. I mean, I Cooper Cup. Yeah.
But every part of me felt like the Rams can be down, but you can never count them out for too long. That's why I didn't think San Fran would hold on to that lead. And you got to think, San Fran went into that game with a variety of their star players down. Like, they were missing a couple of receivers along with Brock Purdy.
Well, but what did McVay do that he lost them? He cost them the game. They're saying the Rams could have won.
Well, in overtime, they decided to go for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal to tie it.
Oh.
And that was and they got stopped short on that 4th down play, which ended the game.
Yeah. In the new overtime rules, yes, that's what it is. Once you're out of the regulation time, once you get stopped, you get one chance to go. That's why the Packers gave which I didn't understand that. I'm like, why are they giving Dallas a chance? Because here's the thing, man. What if they run all 10 minutes off the clock in one drive? I mean, now you get the ball back. You're guaranteed one turn. I mean, I guess it's the same thing. It's like if you get stopped at any point, you're done.
Yeah. And I'm thinking hey, I was at the game watching, and my answer was like, why was Green Bay running so much time off the clock? Like, if you manage that time properly, you get more than one shot at the end zone. Like, you did well enough to hold Dallas to a field goal at the time. When you had the ball, you can give yourself more than, as you had the ball, if you could get it down the field, you give yourself more than one shot at the end zone.
I don't even want to talk. It's clear, LaFleur.
When it came to that drive, he had like 15 seconds going into that last play, and he spent all of it.
He was more focused on how much time he was going to leave them if we scored.
Yeah.
Which I don't even understand that. I don't even understand that.
Yeah,
why?
Like
just go for the win. Get the touchdown. Get the win.
Yeah, like I'm thinking you must have forgot that if you score a touchdown first, the game's over and you win.
Yes, it's over. Oh, I give up, man. LaFleur, I don't know if he doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to these, like, because it was just maybe he didn't pay attention to the new rule, because I didn't even know about the new rule until they talked about it it's not my job to know the rule. He's the head coach of the damn team. He should know if he's going into overtime what the rules are and how to play it. And what to do.
The rule was always set. The rules of overtime is set that whoever scores a touchdown first wins the game.
But that's not.
But if you hold okay, yeah, it's a matter of if you score first and you hold the team after fourth down, you win.
Yeah, no, what it is basically like this. If they get the ball, they go down, they score. If they don't score, you get the ball back. Everyone gets a chance to possess it. If you keep tying, then you continue playing till the 10 minutes is up, and then whatever it is at the end of 10 minutes, that's what it is. But if you stop them on their after they each get a turn, if you stop them at any point, it's over.
Yeah, and it was like you. Yeah, my thing was like you was playing. Like I listened to his press conference, and he was talking like he was worried for the chance of them getting another shot with their kicker. And I'm thinking, why would you worry so much about a kicker if you could just answer their field goal with a touchdown and walk away with the win?
Yes, especially after our kicker's already been blocked twice. Let me just say that. I mean, Jordan Love's thrown one interception the entire year. He's having a great game. He's just marching up and down the field, and you don't trust him to score. I just don't get that.
And of course, you gotta think about this. He's top 5 in passing yards so far, already eclipsing 1,000.
Yeah. No, yeah. And I like the new rule. I think this is a fair way to do it. Everybody gets a turn at possessing the ball. I just didn't understand why LaFleur let Dallas go first. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why he did that.
Maybe he wanted to answer the Cowboys back. Like we was going back and forth and scoring throughout that whole second half of the game.
Right.
Like he pretty much wanted to believe his defense could do a better job if the game was on the line.
Well, see, and to me, I would have did it like this. I would have put it all in the defense. We won the toss. I would have took the ball. I would have drove down the field and put a touchdown on the board and said, okay, defense, now stop them. All you got to do is stop them, and it's over. Just stop. That's what I would have done.
Like, as long as you keep them out the end zone, we win this game.
Yeah. Keep them out of the end zone. A field goal doesn't beat us. And if you stop them at any point on the fourth down, it's over. All you got to do is you make them turn the ball over, and it's over. Go take the ball away. That's what I would have done. Put all the pressure on Dallas. They put all the pressure on themselves by letting Dallas have the ball first. I didn't understand that. I didn't. I honestly don't think LaFleur thought it through. I don't think he had a plan. Because at the end, when they were interviewing him, and the reporter asked, knowing now how that went, do you think you'd have a different strategy for overtime? And he starts to talk. He goes, wait, I'm not going to talk to you about my strategy or what I'm going to do. I don't think he has one.
Yeah, that's a little concerning if you ask me.
Yes, bro. Is it not that the coach doesn't? I mean, he's completely clueless about what to do there. He had no idea how to play it, what to do. Didn't like have no forethought and thinking, well, what if they get the ball first? What if we get the ball first? How does this play out? None of that. He didn't have that ready. That's like preparation for this.
What it comes down to me is what we were talking about before in terms of him being too conservative about your coaching and playing not to lose.
Yeah.
Lose, like you're afraid to fail. Like you can't coach like that. You cannot be afraid to mess up or disappoint out there at any point in time. Like when you look at most coaches in the league, even the one in your division, anybody in this division is going to coach to embarrass you. They're all about the aggressive routine. Like they will take their chances with anything against anybody. They coach to win by any means means, and they're not afraid to fail. They're all in being aggressive. That's something that we mentioned before about LaFleur. Like, you got to have a killer instinct to take your chances with any moment that's out there for you.
I mean, Cole, I say, bro, did you watch the game? I mean, what did we not have? I mean, the offense, like
The offense was great. Offense was amazing.
The O line is a problem, but I'm pretty sure they opened up the playbook. I mean, Jordan Love at 340 yards. I mean, 3 touchdowns. I mean, bro, he went off.
Yeah.
And he's first in most categories, or he's in the top 5 of most of the categories for a quarterback. So say they're not opening it up. I don't know how much more we could open it up. I mean, they progressed to this point.
Yeah.
And honestly, the offense is. I mean, the only thing on the offense I'm worried about is the whole line.
The bigger complaint you can have with the offense is how much we're utilizing certain guys out there. Like, when it comes to some of the players out there on the team, like, you would expect us to utilize the rookies a lot more. Like, we should have gotten more. I mentioned there should have been more deep shots drawn up for Matthew Golden and a few others on their receiving core when it came to the deep ball, because we weren't facing an elite pass defense out there. That was one part of their defense that was very weak.
Yeah. Well, had the Cowboys not kept pace with us, we probably wouldn't have passed as much. I'm just saying that dictated us doing that. Jacob still had 70 yards on the ground or 85 yards on the ground and 70 in the air. So, he had like 155, I think it was total scrimmage yards, and 3 touchdowns himself.
Well, yeah, true. Like, sure, Jacobs got some more yards on the ground, but the only problem we're having with Jacobs is how many yards is he averaging per play when it comes to the rushes he's had. Like,
I agree.
That definitely needs to improve some.
And you can't say it's maybe it is the O line, because I don't know. Emmanuel Lewis don't have no problem getting some yards per. Go look at his yards per carry. I think it's a little higher, but they only used him for a couple games, like the last 2 games. But he's been effective when he's been in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man.
And one's got to think this defense of ours has a lot of soul searching to do during this bye week too, because they let too many big plays out there to be desired that should have not happened. I mean, and when it came to the arguments I've had with certain people in the fan base, it was a matter of there were certain guys in the boundaries that should not be on the boundary. Like, Nate Hobbs should have been playing more in the slot along with Keyshawn Nixon. Like, if there's any corners that should have been on the boundaries, covering those boundaries the most, it should have just been Nixon and Valentine.
Yeah, but Valentine got burned a lot, bro.
Yep.
He got burned a lot.
And I had to argue with somebody else about that. Like, when you look at the passer rating these guys had when targeted, the lowest one was Keyshawn Nixon at 78.0. Carrington Valentine was the highest.
They got smoked. The whole defense looked terrible. They just looked terrible. No pass rush. And I still gonna argue
and that's what it comes down. And that's what it came down to. Like, when we put Parsons on his defense, it was all in a matter of us pretty much having belief that the front 4 would get home on every play, and the pass rush would make up for the suspect secondary that we have, even with the cornerback room. Like, it would make their job easier to cover out there.
Yeah. I feel like we were taking our time to score. Yeah, no.
Poor clock management. Yeah, poor clock management.
It was just bad play calling in the whole overtime. I didn't understand it either.
Well,
We should have just went for the kill and got the touchdown and been done with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would have been over with and done. Just go down and score.
Yeah, somebody was trying to be optimistic about saying we needed to relax a bit. Like, even though we may have tied the game, it's not the end of the world. Like, there's still more football to play, sure, but you can't be too optimistic, especially when you see your team messing up in certain areas that should have been addressed years ago.
Yep.
Like what happened to us against the Cowboys is stuff that we should have had addressed long before this year got started.
Yep. Well, I think last year we saw Versace should have been fired, but that's just.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it, man. We go through these off seasons. We got this guy. Nobody sees him making bad plays, I guess, because it's not a game time situation. Maybe they need to figure it out how they can make it better. I don't know. I mean, it just.
Well, if we don't see no kind of adjustment or improvement in the special teams after this bye week, then that should be more than enough grounds to say we better make sure Versace doesn't come back next season. And it ain't just about him. It's just about us developing being certain guys that you would want out there on special teams, because we be switching through these guys. We be switching between players on special teams just as much as we switch guys around on the old line.
Right. And I don't know why you want it to be like college. I mean, I like it though. I mean, this new way they got it's not a bad way to do it. I just didn't like the way LaFleur handled it. I mean, this at least guarantees everybody gets, like, if we would have scored a touchdown, it was game over. I mean, we each got a chance to possess the ball. We score, we win.
Exactly.
I don't get it. I mean,
I didn't.
I don't necessarily agree with college the way they do it. So I mean,
yeah, college when it came to their overtime.
Yeah, nobody likes it. Nobody likes a tie, bro. And in the pros, when it comes to a championship game, they don't do it like that. You have to play till you win.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
This is just regular season games. Is the only way you can get a tie.
Yeah. And funny thing about a tie is that, do you not remember the last time we had a tie ball game?
I thought it was against Detroit, 6-9-1 season.
No, that's 6-9-1. If I recall, we tied against the Vikings, not Detroit.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Vikings. Oh, it was someone in our division. I remember someone in our division. Vikings, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Vikings we had that tie with.
I remember the season 6-9-1. I'll tell you that. Holy fuck!
Well, how long ago was that? That wasn't too long ago, was it?
Yeah, like
2019. That was in 2018, I want to say.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago. Because I remember that year.
Yeah, the
I remember that
year. Yeah, the Bears won the division. That was McCarthy's year. He got fired.
Yeah, that was the year when I was in shock over you guys, because you guys are never a losing team.
Yep.
You're never a losing team. I don't give a fuck who you put out there. Green Bay is never going to be more than
the year that we had. The year we had Ray Rhodes as a coach, it was like, I call that the lost year, because man, we sucked. We fucking sucked.
You had Ray Rhodes as a coach?
Ray Rhodes was the head coach for one season, and that's how bad it was.
I don't remember him being over there. I remember him being my head coach.
Horrible.
Oh God, he was horrible for me. I don't remember him being over there at your side, though.
He's one of those guys that should have just been a DC. He should have never been what's this? The NFL should have a full quarter instead of 10 minutes. It doesn't even matter how much the time is. It's based on the rule. You can be for 5 minutes. 10 minutes is I don't care. I mean, if that's your argument, you just want a longer overtime. But, Mike, it doesn't matter. Like, they scored a field goal. If we go down to score a touchdown, it's over. The game's over. The only reason the time matters is if you keep matching each other. That's, what I'm saying, and that's when the time matters. But it would have been so simple just to go down and score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Just go fucking score a touchdown, call it good, and then the game would have been over. Because all they do is kick a field goal. I don't know what LaFleur's thinking. I don't really get it, bro.
Right? Yeah. And there was a problem I had, and like I said, the problems I had with LaFleur was the way he was calling certain stuff out there. Like you did too many RPOs, these short, intermediate, and check down passes you kept doing out there on the field. I kept saying to myself, sure, you may have been moving the ball some, but why not take more chances with those deep routes because you need because I'm like to think you should have, if anything, you should have remembered this the Dallas pass defense is one of the worst in the league. You should have been trying to burn them on some deep routes like they did.
Yes. Should have just tossed it in and scored right off the bat. But still can't end in a tie. I mean, only regular season games are allowed to do that, bro. Anything in the playoffs is not allowed.
No.
Not allowed.
Nope.
You got to have
No, you play good as the winner or loser in the playoffs.
Yep. Because you have to have someone advances. You have to have someone advance, so that's why.
Yeah, when it comes to the playoffs, you're gonna play that entire game out until somebody actually.
Eric's changing himself out.
Yeah, that game.
You noticed that, Steve? That's funny.
Yeah. No, you're right, A-Dub.
What's up, Dorn?
What's happening?
What's going on, John?
Wow. You had to
miss you, Rock.
Holy shit. Rock didn't see that. Holy fuck.
Fuck you.
Looking towards background. I miss you.
Yeah,
too. I miss you too, Rock. It says this big old Kylie Donovan.
You know what, Dorn? You can really kiss my fucking ass with this one, all right? You can really just kiss my ass with this one, all right?
He's a troll.
And your fucking making made, you fucking cocksucker.
I mean, look at Eric's name. Look under Eric. He's got Rock loves McNabb. So I mean,
yeah. I mean, you guys found out how much I love that motherfucker. Oh god.
Yeah,
I gotta learn not to get out of my.
Listen, Rock. At least he's a real quarterback compared to Hurts. I mean, he's being honest, right?
Hey, Hurts is going to the Hall of Fame. Shut your mouth, you blasphemous bastard.
Yeah, you blasphemous.
I heard you guys talking about the 49ers game. I thought that Mick Jones actually looked pretty damn good.
Yeah,
not to say. I mean, I asked the question in here: who would you take, Purdy or Jones? I mean, because they're that fucking close. But we looked at the contract. Fucking Purdy's contract is going to make the decision, not to play.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
I would rather have Jones because I think more mobile. It seems like.
Well, sorry, but when I've watched the past few years, I've watched Mac Jones. Is like I was thinking he was damaged goods beyond repair. Like there wasn't much of anything anybody could do to fix him. But you know what? I think I might have to reconsider that thought. Like, sure, he had a good showing against the Rams to the point where maybe he can be a starter, but not with San Fran since they brought Purdy under that big contract.
It's one thing about Purdy though, man. That dude's always injured. He's always injured.
Wasn't Mac Jones with the Patriots?
Yeah.
It's the same Mac Jones, right? The same Mac Jones, right?
And to me, and personally, to me, I think that explains a lot about why he pretty much went down the path he did. Like, you could say Bill Belichick definitely ruined that kid over there in New England.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he thought he was trying to make him be like Brady, you know?
Right?
There's only one Tom Brady, though, you know.
I'm getting ready to say, man, ever since Brady came along, everybody's been trying to turn their quarterback into another one, and you can't do that shit.
Right?
Certainly cannot.
Well, everybody wants Jordan Love to be like Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre. No, bro, he's Jordan Love. He's going to do his own thing.
Right.
Hopefully he's better than both of them. That's what I hope. I hope he's better than both of them. Fucking guys.
Yeah, and he's playing well enough to where he could. I'm just saying. I'm just glad he's playing well enough to where I can trust him to be my franchise QB. I don't need him to be anything. I don't need him to be anything.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just saying, I don't need Jordan Love to be the same as anybody before him. Just play well enough to where you can be trusted to carry this franchise.
You guys heard what his numbers are projected out right now if he stays on pace he is right now. He's projected right now, if he stays as he is, 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. How is that a bad thing? That's what his pace is right now.
That's MVP type numbers right there.
Exactly, bro. And that's based off 4 games right now. That's based off the first 4.
And that production itself is not that different from what we've seen from Aaron Rodgers.
No, not at all. His completion rate, if it stays, his completion rate alone, if it stays like it is, it would be, I think it was like 4% better than Rodgers and 10% better than Favre's best season. That's where he's at this year right now. I don't know how much more you could ask of Jordan Love. Honestly.
The only thing anybody's going to be asking for him right now is how soon. The only thing I'm sure Packer fans are asking of Jordan Love right now is how soon are you going to finally bring one home to Green Bay? That's the only thing anybody's caring about when it comes to watching this team is how soon will we see Jordan Love finally win one.
And Cole,
well, everybody's talking about this being his year because him being 27 like the rest of them were.
Yeah, but I don't think holding him back is a damn coach.
Right. Yeah, it's not just enough about 27, about the age, him being the age of 27. There's even the story about us getting Michael Parsons over here for that very reason.
You know, I seen a thing where they had Jordan Love the first 2 games was throwing average over 16 yards an average, and now the last 2 games that we lost it was only like 6.
Yeah. Well,
it's like he put the fucking cuffs back on, like the chains back on. Like, nope, you ain't gonna be, you're not gonna toss it around no more. We're making a dink and dunk. It's like, what the fuck you doing? You know what I mean? Open the fucking playbook up, man. Let them fucking play, man.
That's my problem, man. They're not opening up the playbook.
Yeah, part of me keeps thinking like you must be nervous about him trying to go with it, trying to take more deep shots down the field. Like perhaps you're just waiting until Christian Watson is healthy back on the field before you start being confident in the deep shots from Love.
Bro, look, I think LaFleur is going to be hearing that the fans are they're turning on him after how he left the. The last thing you want to do is go into a bye week on a tie. Are you fucking kidding me? You give the fans 2 weeks to sit here and stew on this and talk about it. And, I mean, he's got to be hearing people saying, all right, maybe LaFleur's job is in question. And maybe he should be opening the playbook up. Maybe he should be, kicking Halfley's ass. I don't know what happened to the defense. I think that's the biggest question coming out of that game is where'd our fucking defense go? Anybody know?
I always think I think LaFleur's got 2 years. I think he got this year and next year, and that's it. If you don't get Super Bowl next 2 years, you're gone.
You lost your nose tackle, but that shouldn't have killed your defense that bad.
No,
he went down, but yeah, you're right. I was like, how is just one guy all of a sudden just Wyatt all of a sudden just like he goes down and that's it? They can just have no more pass rush. There's nobody that can at least like fill the role for 1 or 2 plays because it looked like it was just like he was gone. And I don't even remember Dak having to be forced out of the pocket. I mean, they missed him a bunch of times.
Yep. I mean, I forget who I was talking to, and I told him, I said, the reason why y'all lost is because you didn't get no pressure on Dak at all night long. No pressure.
Bro. Those first couple of games, even the first 3 games, we were just attacking. The quarterback had nowhere to go.
Yep.
I mean, even Flacco, we knocked what's his name out? The Commanders quarterback.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniel.
Yeah, one of the most foot running quarterbacks. The guy is elusive as all hell. We held him to 16 yards.
One of the top dual threat QBs out there in Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, for sure. And then all of a sudden we get the Dak and the Cowboys, and we can't do nothing. Are you kidding me? I just don't get it.
They're playing the Simpsons video game. What the hell does that mean? You
No,
playing the
I mean-
Simpsons video game?
I think he's playing Pac-Man.
Bro, so you're not lying about that. I don't know. Their defense is not. I mean, they had one good game, and that one guy had one good game. I mean, I don't know. I'm not as scared of Minnesota's defense as much as I was.
He did vanish that game.
Yeah, he did vanish, bro. I don't think the Packer defense made the plane, bro. I'm serious. I think they were still in Cleveland. Still sitting on the field in Cleveland going, what the fuck just happened? How do we lose? I swear to God.
Yeah, you could just say, yeah, and I had to listen to certain podcasts from the Packers Network, and they said, in their case, it's like, you can't take nothing away from Prescott. Like, Dak played out of his mind in that game the same way Jordan Love did.
Yeah, but one thing about Parsons, he had a lot of pressures in that game. It's just he was getting held a lot, and man,
they got to figure out how to start calling it shit because I mean he's getting
about that.
Literally a neck arm around the neck. Oof.
Yeah, some folks had some complaints about the way that game was ref like
Well,
and funny thing is, I keep seeing a clip where they say where it seemed like the refs clearly missed a blatant intentional grounding call on Dak Prescott on one of those.
Yes. They should have definitely called that fucking call because if they call that, I don't even think they get down the field. Good call.
No, that stops them. That's the end of it, bro. That's the end of it. That's the end of it right there.
Point, A-Dub.
That's the end of it right there.
Point. Yeah.
did you see that one in 49ers yesterday? That turnover and that it wasn't reviewable or something? It was actually a clear fucking turnover.
Every turnover has to be reviewable. Every turnover is supposed to be reviewable.
For some reason, they didn't do it in the 49ers game, the Rams.
That's not. I mean, they're supposed to booth review every scoring play and every turnover. That's the mandatory rules for the NFL.
I think
all scoring plays and all turnovers have to be reviewed.
They said something wasn't reviewable, and Rams got shot by that one. I don't know.
There's no such play. There's not a play in the NFL that exists that's not reviewable. They just choose to make this rule to say that it's not.
Yeah.
But you can clearly watch it and see it, and they just don't want to get it right, bro. To some extent, I believe the NFL is rigged. And I think it is to that point where the refs do have an influence on how the games are called. Maybe
I guarantee you it's rigged in some way, Rob.
Well, yeah,
I guarantee you.
I mean, if the Eagles didn't have that tush push, they wouldn't be winning any games. You know what I mean?
I'm not even talking about the players. I'm talking about the refs. That was a blatant call. And the fans all were screaming about it. And the dude doubles down and says again that it was a legit pass. It was not, bro. Yeah. There was nobody out there, and he tried to pull it back. That's why it popped out. Technically, that was a fumble in my eyes. That was a fumble. And
that was a fumble.
Yeah, especially if that pass doesn't go forward coming out of Dak's hand, it's definitely a fumble.
But it did go forward. That's why. But it should have been a grounding.
Intentional grounding. Yes.
That's loss of down. That puts them at fourth down and long. I'm pretty sure maybe that was the end of it. Yeah, no, that was third down. It was third down.
That was third down. That would have made them fourth down, but that would have also added 10 more yards to it.
Yes.
See, that's the difference. It would have added 10 more yards, and Dallas would have had something else to think about because that would have been fourth and at least 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is bullshit.
I mean, fourth and 20 versus first and 10 is a big fucking difference.
Fucking A, bro. Huge difference. And for that, I know the refs are going to get, but that's what I don't like about the NFL is that ref, they should have discussed it after the game. That was a clear fucking fuck up on his part. And he shouldn't be able to coach anymore or ref any more fucking games. Honestly, he just doesn't get the ref in the postseason. I don't care if he don't get. I wouldn't want him reffing any other game if he's that fucking blind. Are you kidding me? Holy shit!
Because then you might be the poor sap to have to deal with him again.
Yes, someone's gonna have to deal with him again.
Yeah.
Funny thing about this whole thing about rigged games and bad refereeing. We've had this. I'm sure even last season that conversation was had when people talk about how Kansas City was winning some of their games.
Oh,
I don't know. I blame it all on Eric.
Nah,
Imagine.
I mean,
that's all right. He's 20. That's all right. He's young enough to handle it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck it.
this is,
He
I like seeing
discretion.
how they're going to the fucking digital thing. Like they're doing the digital measuring. So what that means is they're going to start relying more on what gets called. And if they start actually calling these plays the way they're supposed to, it's going to change some of the things the way the game's played. Honestly, they're choking Micah out trying to get him to stop him from getting to the quarterback. Even some of the other guys are getting. I mean,
Right.
they call it on us when we hold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right.
And you could be sure there's been plenty of holding against the Cowboys that was missed out during that game too.
No, there wasn't. There was zero. None. Not at all. You liar.
Our O-line sucks. Our O-line sucks. I'm sure there was plenty of us holding out there. I mean, holy cow, man.
Not our fucking offensive line. No way.
Not our offensive line, yeah.
I wasn't talking about ours. I'm talking about Dallas's old line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're holding too. They're all holding. Everybody's holding. There's holding on every play, bro.
Pretty much, yeah. There
Pretty
is.
much, man. There is. But some of it's blatant.
But
Some of it's blatant, bro. Some of it's like hands in the face, around the neck. How do you not call that shit? I don't know.
mm-hmm.
Bad refs. Bad refs.
Jerry paid off the rest, probably.
I mean, bro, you have to kind of wonder. You have to kind of wonder. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and here's something I find very odd as far as when I watched other podcasts. There was a certain guy that posed the question like, could that play from Michael Parsons in overtime be counted as a sack, even though he tackled Dak for 0 yards? Can you still count that play as a sack for Parsons?
It was a sack. Yeah, you got to count him for that. A sack.
I don't.
He was the only one that had a sack that game.
Yeah, Michael Parsons is right.
That could be called. That could be another fucking bad call by the refs. Was it a sack? I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, a sack is for a
at
loss.
the end of the day, but then at the end of the day, it does count as a stat on a stat line for Michael Parsons that he did save the game as far as stopping Dak from scoring a touchdown.
Yeah. That dude's got speed, man. He got speed.
Yeah, no, he does got speed. I'll give him that.
Not like
And here's what I find amusing. Certain people in our division are now starting to talk a whole lot of smack about, well, their pass rushers are now getting more sacks than Parsons now.
Oh, stop. Yeah. You can just say it, Lion fans and Hutch. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not even the same category.
I know exactly who you're talking about, bro, because I mean, Hutch has had a couple good games. He's forced some fumbles. He's gotten in there. I mean, bro, not going to say he's not, but he's not Micah Parsons. And Micah Parsons is still trying to find his way with the Packers. I mean, he hasn't even – he's 4 games in? And he's not even – he's just starting. He just didn't just start.
4 games in. 4 games in, and he is leading the league in pressures.
Yeah, and he just started a full game, right? This was his first full game starting?
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, like and that was the thing. Ironically, he was on a snap count at the start of the year.
Yeah, the first 2 or 3 games he played, he was on a snap count. I don't know, man. We just got to figure some things out. We'll work them out.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got anything? We're talking all this Packer stuff. We got a Packer show later, guys.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about the Bears and how much they suck, or do they not suck? Is that why we don't talk about them? Because they're on a 2-game win.
Win streak right now.
I mean, they beat the Raiders. I mean, you got to give them something.
Yeah, like they're on a winning streak heading into the bye, and the more I watch that game against the Raiders, it's like they just I just say to every degree they escaped the Raiders.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say they basically escaped because they just gave up 260 yards to the fucking Raiders on the ground.
They got lucky.
260 yards. I mean, that's a lot of
Like-
yardage to give up to one team on the ground, man.
Yeah, like had you not got that block kick out there, you wouldn't have won.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking that seems to be a theme in the NFL. Like, have you noticed that we've been seeing a lot of block kicks throughout the first 4 games of the season?
Yes. Yes. There's been more block kicks in this year alone than it was the last 10 years, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could say some special team folks are figuring stuff out on how to be able to block field goals nowadays.
I mean, the Eagles became the first team in the history of the NFL to have 3 special teams blocks in a row.
I'll tell you what's impressive. I mean, yeah, that's impressive, but the dynamic kickoff, I now understand why they do it like that. Who kicks it the best is that dude from Dallas. Like, he kicks it where if you don't fucking get it, you're at the 20-yard line every fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they walk up and it looks like a chip shot. He like kick a line drive and it drops right inside the fucking 5-yard line. I'm like, what the fuck? There's some skill to that, bro. That to me is way better than being able to kick a fucking field goal, bro. I mean, I'm just saying that takes some skill because you see a lot of those guys. If you don't return it, you're starting out like the 35 or the 40. But there's a way.
I'm going to tell you guys the biggest difference I've seen is the field goals.
Oh, yeah.
The field goals, right. The inflated football. I think we've got an inflated football now because they changed the ball, and now that bitch can get kicked from 65, 70 yards.
Yeah. No, it can be.
You're going to see the NFL record, 66 yards. That field goal record's going to fall this year, gentlemen. I promise you.
Sure.
You ain't going to see that level field, though.
You're not lying about that because when I watch some of these games, I'm seeing many of these kickers are very confident in kicking field goals beyond 55 yards or even up to 60.
66 is the record, brother. And I think that's going to fall this year. I really see it coming.
50 used to be scary, but that's like the norm. Everybody's kicking 50-yarders, bro.
Dude,
the only one that probably not is Cairo Santos, the fucking Bears kicker. I don't know if he can kick 50, but
I mean, back in the 80s, as soon as you saw the word 50 on your field goal, it was like, oh God, this guy might miss this shit. Now, like you said, it's like that's like a chip shot to these kids today.
It's a norm, bro. It's a norm. They're all kicking at 50. They're all kicking at 50. There's like room to spare is like 10 yards. It's like hitting the back net. It's like literally clearing the goal. I mean, it's not just like they're making it. They're fucking. Because I remember when they kicked the 50-yarder, there was a guy to catch the ball. It wasn't even going to get to the back net. It just barely creeped over the crossbar.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Not now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got a boot. They got boots. Yeah.
So
I like seeing it. I like seeing advancements in the NFL.
And I'll tell you, the best kicker I think that's out there is fucking that boy, like you said, that Dallas kicker, that Brandon Audrey. That boy could just kick.
Yeah,
he could just kick. I mean, he's bailed Dallas out so many fucking times this year. He bailed them out against New York. He bailed you out. He bailed them out against you guys. So Dallas should really be walking with an 0-4 record if it wasn't for him.
Yep. Yeah. Gonna say that. If the Packers knew how to stop a block for 2, we would be 4-0, bro. Fucking everybody's like, Jordan Love cost us that play. No, bro. You could say that if you want to look at it like that, but I'm gonna say like what it is. Normally, you make a chip shot field goal like that, it doesn't get blocked. Fuck. And then you don't let Dallas block it and then return it for 2 points. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm saying you will watch one bad play from Jordan Love in a game and try to crucify him for it to say that was the reason. Like that was the reason we lost. No, Jordan Love did what he was supposed to out there. What it comes down to in both games that we lost and tied, Jordan Love had little to no protection on the O-line, and then that was against Dallas. Jordan Love played phenomenally. What it came down to is no defense, and and blunders on special teams.
Well, I mean, I think that has to do with the laces, Steve. It's like anything, you know how to like dimples on a ball. I mean, that controls it, curve balls and stuff. I mean, it's the way they kick the ball, man. It's those kickers. I mean, they're just really good. And like these guys said, they put more air in that ball. It's a special ball for kicking. Honestly, I believe that. It's more designed for the more control for them to kick it and hook it. And yeah, you're right though. Inside the dome, it doesn't matter. You can see the kicker hook the ball. How do they do that? That's skill, bro. That's fucking skill.
Cole, I think they'll clean that up during the bye week.
Yeah, I think they're going to start. I think they're going to clean up a lot of stuff, but still, the biggest thing is penalties.
Yeah.
They got to fucking clean up the penalties. Fuck.
Yeah, it's been some undisciplined ball lately coming from us. And another benefit for the bye week is that certain guys will come back healthy.
Who do you think? Like Steve asked it earlier. Who do you think's going to make the biggest difference when they come on? When they come back,
Man.
like Watson.
I can't wait to see Christian. I can't wait to see him come back.
Floyd.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Well,
Is that guy on our team?
I was definitely gonna say Watson can make a difference. Like,
You know what made me laugh?
if anything that's worth paying attention. I'm saying if anything that's worth paying attention to, as I mentioned before, the offense always looks different and plays better when Watson's on the field because that's somebody Matt LaFleur is very confident in giving the deep ball to given his speed and his size and build at the receiver position. Like once Watson's out there to stretch the field, he creates opportunities for everyone else.
Yeah, but I think he should. I mean, they say wait till Watson gets back. His speed. We already got a speedster. Why don't you give Golden the opportunity? Let him run. Let him stretch the defense.
Well, he did because
he clearly can catch the ball. Yeah, he clearly can catch the ball. Like I really thought that Wicks and him were going to bump each other off. I really thought that was going to happen when and Golden just put his hands up, took it away, and held it. I'm like, all right, now that's a guy that wants the ball. I thought.
You want to know what made me laugh this week? Was listening to Michael Irvin. He said, "You know what I'm proud of is that we held on against that we went toe to toe with the Packers and they were healthy compared to us."
Yeah, Michael Irvin himself.
He said they were healthy compared to us. We didn't have CD, and we didn't have our offensive linemen, and we didn't have this and that. And the Packers basically had everybody, and we still went toe to toe against them. Yeah. And then I showed them, and then there's a list of fucking like 7 or 8 Packers that weren't into the game and shit. And I'm thinking,
starters, bro. Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, they were healthy, Mike. Really? Yeah. 3 fucking offensive linemen are out, fucking wide receiver, a running back. Yeah, they were real fucking healthy.
Well,
Mike.
Hey, you could expect a Dallas homer to talk out their ass like that.
X, especially that Dallas homer.
Right. Michael Irvin's the biggest one. I'm telling you.
Did he have white over his nose? Powder over his nose?
Yeah, bro. He's quite the character, and I don't expect him to do anything less. I mean, you want to hype the team, you want to help the team, but still.
Yeah, like
we didn't show up. Our defense didn't show.
But right. And
offense puts up 40 points, and the defense, you expect the defense to show up and at least give you a stop or two so that you can win the game. Well, 40 points should win a fucking game. 30 points should win a fucking game. Yeah. I don't get it, bro.
Yeah. The problem is the other side of the ball gave up as many points as you score.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucking suck. I fucking hate ties. We just fucking blew it. I don't know what's going on, but the last 5 quarters of football have been pretty fucked up for the Packers. God damn it. They better fix it.
Yeah.
Right.
The first 11 quarters was great, but the last 5 has sucked ass.
No,
do you say that?
Do you expect Watson to play on against the Bengals? I don't.
Well, it's possible.
You guys understand why.
Once he's off the field,
that's why. There's a reason why.
Yeah, but the thing is, he'll be off the he's supposed to be off the PUP list during the bye week.
Yeah.
That he should be able to get back to practicing next week. And the thing is, like, if he's able to fully practice and shows himself to be fully healed and healthy, I'm sure they're going to let him go ahead and play against the Bengals.
Well, you guys understand what the rule is for this. Is as soon as they declare him he's back,
He's got 21
he
days.
has a 21-day window to start. If he doesn't start within that 21 days, he's out for the season. He's got to go on permanent IR for the rest of the year. So they got to be careful when they declare he's ready to go, because the 21-day clock will start. So right now he's safe, but if as soon as they say he's ready to go, that's when the clock goes on. It's 21 days, bro. And if he's not playing by then, he's out for the year. So I think that's what happened to Floyd last year, or the running back that remains nameless.
Yeah.
Lloyd
Marshall. Yeah, he did never get it. They just kept him on IR, you know. He couldn't do it.
The who guy, right?
The who guy. Who? I'm just saying, bro. I mean, maybe someday we'll know his name, but right now he's the running back who remains nameless.
Rob, I'm telling you, he's good, man. He showed it in preseason.
There's a lot of guys that were good in college. Bro.
What's his name?
Lives and everything
What's his name if he's so damn good? What's his name?
That's right. Who? Exactly, Rob. Who? You can't. No one knows your name if you don't do shit. Nobody knows your name. Who? What do you do? What have you done for me? No.
He's good. What's his name? Who?
That's right. Who?
Right. But
so good.
We could talk about Watson or even the who guy. I think every part of us should be hoping and thinking that the offensive linemen that were out against Dallas, we need them back healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
guys like Zach Tom and Aaron Banks, we need them guys back.
Oh, we need Wyatt back too.
Yep, Wyatt.
He's dated. He's week to week. I mean, that's the worst one of them all. That's the one I was more scared about than all of them. I mean, because if they're saying that he's that key to the defense and our defense is sucking because he's not out there, excuse me, somebody figure out how you're going to get him out there.
Yeah, like we may as well wrap that bad knee up in something and get him back out there.
Well, Steve, I hate every single Lions fan, so don't worry about it.
No, it's all right.
I hate every single one of them.
And there's probably more than 5, Steve. That's just 5 that you could probably just name because you know. I mean,
they're just mad because I tell the truth and they don't like it.
Like every one of them, they never met John, but they're like, if I'm
going to miss any sleep over Lions fans hating them.
No, actually, it makes me feel better, to tell you the truth.
Exactly. I think you like it.
I do. I enjoy every minute of it.
Doran, did you tell them they're going to lose to the Bengals this Sunday? Did you tell them that?
No, they ain't going to lose to the Bengals. I don't see them losing the Bengals. I actually see them putting like 50 burgers on those fucking.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a bad day for the Bengals, man.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of those games. The Lions are just going to fucking mollywop them.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel bad for Jamar Chase, man. I feel like he's waiting.
Yes, bro. He's the guy suffering, bro. That guy's trying to force him the ball, and he's getting. Man, it's. Oh shit, we gotta go. All right, time is up, fellas. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you're. Hey, we're gonna be lucky if we get past the bye week, but we'll see you on the other side of it. Rock, good luck in your game.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else.
Talk to y'all later.
We got the Packers show tonight. Packer Boys at 7 Central. We'll see you then. Have a good one.
Oh, go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.